Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us and taking the time to watch this short little video as we describe something that is so powerful in our lives at the moment, something that is bringing so much contribution and happiness our way. So we do really feel obliged to share it because we're on a mission to try and raise the vibration as much as possible. And we've come together to create an opportunity for people called the Soul Project. So my name's Katrina. I've got my beautiful friends here, Lauren and Ash, and we're going to talk to you a little bit about what we have created over the last couple of years and hopefully try to get as many beautiful women on with us as possible so that we can have the best impact that we can. So basically, the Soul Project came into my mind, into my life 3 years ago. I was a single mama to two, and I was also just dabbling in spiritual coaching. I understood that that's really where I wanted to go. I loved helping people through that crazy, dark destruction period of awakening. And I loved being able to share what had helped me with other people that were going through the same thing. What I found is that as much as my heart and my soul were there, I was being fulfilled, I also had other obligations. I had my children, I had my family, I had, a house, I had to feed everybody, and I had all these obligations to create income. I felt really weird charging the people that I was working with because I also knew that they were going through really hard times in their life. So I was struggling. I was at that stage, do I go and get a normal job where I get a shitty wage and I have to turn up for a boss every day? Or do I stick to where I feel my alignment and my spirit is true and continue to do spiritual coaching? And right when I was at that stage in my life, this amazing opportunity fell in my lap. And basically, it was the opportunity to create income online. And the entrepreneur in me just went crazy. I was like, this is exactly what I need. This is the vehicle that I've been, hoping and praying for that is going to create the income so that I can do my purpose-driven life, so that I can live that next level, helping, contributing, but also seeing the abundance flow through to my family. It was kind of the win-win. I could build online. It was flexible. I wasn't swapping my time for a dollar figure for another boss. I was literally taking my control back. What I got out of it was so much more than I assumed. And now my mission is to go out and share that with other people, especially other women. I wanted to really create a sisterhood of people who are passionate, who wanted to bring a higher energy to the universe, who wanted to go out there and help, but weren't sure how. So what we've done at the Soul Project is we've literally created an online vehicle where people can jump in. It's a wellness program. So the forefront of it is helping people through their wellness, mind, body, and spirit. Now, that's awesome. It gives them their own vehicle. It gives them their own container to take that and run with it, create some income, do their own hours, and then also gives them the flexibility to work on what sets their soul on fire. The cool part about that is that most of the time what sets their soul on fire is all the attributes that we are looking for inside the wellness program. So we have some beautiful Reiki healers, we have some yoga teachers, we have some naturopaths, some beautiful holistic dietitians. We have all sorts of people who are passionate about making the world a more holistic and happier place to be, but coming together as a global unit. Now, for me, that was really, really powerful. It was exactly what I needed. But I found that it filled two cups. We had the people who were already passionate about what they wanted to do and what they wanted to bring to the world. And we could say, here, collaborate with us, find the vehicle that creates the income, collaborate so that you not only get to do one, but you get to do two. But then I also had so many women come to me who were just ready to do something, ready to contribute, but they just had no idea how. They had no idea. They'd always dreamed of being a bigger person and helping and being able to achieve more than just your regular standard job. But they didn't understand how that was going to come about. And that's honestly what I think the beauty of the Soul Project is, because in this whole package, we teach you pretty much step by step, not only how to create a kick-ass business online, but how to become that absolute best version of yourself. So the Soul Project, if we look at it from a wellness point of view, when we talk about receiving our clients and helping those people who are looking at the moment for a better way to reach that next level life. Now, when they come to me and they say, you know, I would really like to know more about a healthier diet, I'd really like to know more about meditating, about mindfulness, say, perfect, you know, this is the place for you. This is where we want to look after you. And we have a tribe of women around the world who are here ready to help you. Now, then, of course, we have the back end of that with our beautiful wellness coaches, all these wonderful women who are looking for a place to support, to nurture, and to give, who are there ready to love on them. So within the Soul Project, we encompass bringing together mind, body, and spirit. Now, I was so lucky that the universe placed my beautiful friend Ashi in my lap as I was getting the Soul Project off the ground. Now, Ashi is a yoga instructor. She's done so much beautiful education on bringing the best part of her out into the universe. So I love that I get to work with her as well. She's one of our wellness ambassadors. And she's going to break down exactly what the Soul Project looks like from the outside in.
Cool. Thank you for that. And thanks, guys, for taking the time to take a look at what we do and what we're about. So basically, we understand that mind, body, and spirit, they all collectively work together. We can't really have one or favor one or the other. We do need to combine all aspects of mind, body, and spirit. So when we do look at the mindful component, we do have things in our program that does nurture meditation. It nurtures your mind. It nurtures your soul. It really allows you to explore those aspects within yourself and dive deeper within yourself. You know, we really do need to start leveling up in ourselves in order to show up as a better version of ourselves. And that does begin in our mind. So understanding things like daily rituals, self-love habits, daily habits that are going to reprogram and recalibrate our neuropaths in our brain every single day when we're waking up, really allowing ourselves to create a newer, higher version of ourselves every single day. So we do have those components of daily rituals, self-love, mindfulness, inner peace guides. And then we also come into the body aspect. So we know that we understand that filling our bodies with whole food is something that we really need to work towards, because we've moved so far away from whole food that we're seeing so many diseases and illnesses and all of this stuff on the rise. There's so much inflammation on the rise that our world is really moving towards an unhealthier state. While we're awakening and we're understanding the real truth behind health and wellness and behind healing the world, it really does begin with all of these aspects. As we do see so many people move away from whole food, we really do understand that implementing whole food is something that is really important, and it is of a high vibration. We do need to be eating every single color of the rainbow every day, but not many of us do. You know, it's pretty prevalent today that we do need to work, as Katrina said. We do need to provide. We do need to do all of those things as humans to go out there and provide for our family. But in saying that, we don't necessarily nurture ourselves and put into our bodies what we really should. And in saying that, we don't really eat the best quality. I know for myself, it can be really hard to go out and eat organic every single day and eat every single color. And we usually stick to the exact same colors and the exact same fruits and vegetables that we always do eat. So our program really is implementing a whole food-based program. So we do have meal guides. We've got workouts to make sure that you're moving. We've got yoga. We've got all different things in there to ensure that the body is filled as well. We do have a whole food program and a product that we work with as well. So the product is essentially just fruits and veggies, juiced up and pulped up, really just put into a vegan capsule. So basically, I know that we don't get what we should get every day. And I myself is someone that is so passionate about eating what we really should. And we just don't. I've been traveling for so long. All of us live these busy lives, and most of the store-bought vegetables and fruits that we buy on the store is very nutrient depleted. It's picked far too early. It's gas ripened. It's stored in cold storage sheds for months on end. So there's a good chance that when we are getting them from the store, it's not the best nutrition. So what we work with is a product called Juice Plus, and it does really fall in alignment with what we do in the Soul Project, because it really is flooding our cells and our DNA with so much whole food from better than an organic source. So we have no sprays, no GMO, no herbicides. It's picked at peak ripeness. So you're making sure that we do get the fruits and vegetables at the peak ripeness. There's no gas ripening. It's picked and processed straight away as soon as it's picked. And what it does is get pulverized, juiced up, and put into a blend. It's then created into a powder, so the sugar and water is removed. And what's left is the beautiful enzymes that we really should be getting on a daily basis. Now, what goes in there is the stem, the skin, the seeds, every little bit that usually we throw away when we juice, usually. And that goes inside our cells, and it creates so much magic inside our cells because it's going into our cells on a cellular and DNA level. It's healing what needs to be healed. It's raising our vibration. It's really ticking off every single chakra to ensure that every single day you're ingesting those colors, you're vibrating those colors. So every single day you're getting that essence of about 33 fruits and vegetables every day through the capsules. And then we also have a macro. So not only you're getting your micros, you're getting your macro, so your fruits and vegetables, as well as your proteins. All again, completely plant-based protein, all completely whole food, better than organic as well. And then of course, omegas. And we all know that omegas are so important. Again, vegan, completely economic. And they are from a plant-based source that are completely absorbed into our bodies. So that is our program, Mind, Body and Soul. Of course, we do have the beautiful community that fills that soul cup up, because we do understand that connection is something that we do need to thrive. It's something that we have moved very far away from connection. When we look at social media, we're so connected but so very disconnected. So when we move into this line of work, when we are more aligned with connection, when we are in that sisterhood, when we are coming together, we really do want to bring people together within the Soul Project, because it really is what it's about, and then paying it forward and giving it back. So when we bring people together, we are coming together on this mission together to help heal, to bring people together, to elevate consciousness, to really shift the vibration of the earth and give back to the people, give back to the earth, and then pay it forward and contribute in ways that we really feel drawn to. So this has been something that has allowed so much inspiration for me through the personal development of this. In order to create a new self, we need to become a new self. So we have really allowed for people to become a higher version of themselves through self-development, through our trainings, through our community. It's really something that has inspired me to live in my passion and do more of what I need to do. Hence why I went and did my yoga training, why I went and did my Reiki. So it has inspired me to go and do all of these things and give back more in other areas of my life, while I have this beautiful income that is funding a residual income and is creating a legacy and is really giving back to so many more people as I collectively come together with more like-minded women that do want to contribute more. So it has been a beautiful journey, and we are going to hear from the beautiful Lauren now, and she's going to share a little bit more about that community that we talk about now that you've heard a little bit about our mission and the Soul Project.
Awesome, thank you. That was beautiful, and it just reminded me so much of my own journey of healing, because before I started all of this, I thought that I just wanted that space to be able to make a bigger impact. I was one of those people, and I can relate so much to what Kat said in the intro about there's so many of us that feel like we have this higher purpose, but we just don't know how to show up for that. We don't know what space we can do that in. And that's really what I was looking for. I was always someone who was just seeking this sense of freedom in my life, but also have that kind of feeling of purpose as well. So when the Soul Project came into my life, I was living over in London. I'd moved over there from Australia because I wanted to travel. And I was really entrepreneurial, but I felt like almost as if I wasn't good enough to create my own business. And so I was working for other people. I was helping other entrepreneurs create their dreams and really kind of neglecting my own, because I wasn't feeling good in myself, and I just didn't know where to place my gifts or even recognize my gifts as well. So when the Soul Project was introduced to me, I just saw it as a way to sort of fill that side of things up for me, create some extra income that would allow me to travel. But when I got involved in the programs and started on them myself, I went on this really deep healing journey. It totally, completely triggered a massive awakening to me, and brought my whole life into alignment. So I didn't realize that I was going through hormonal imbalance. I was coping with some mental health problems as well, which had a lot to do with my life not being in alignment. So by being a part of the program and also nourishing my body with the high vibration of the product every day, it just connected my mind, my body, everything to a level that I'd never really experienced before. I just had so much clarity of my vision of what I'm here to achieve. And I really found that space within the Soul Project as well. The more I healed in myself, the more passionate I got about sharing this with other people. And it truly is about paying it forward and helping others and awakening these women that really want to step up into their power as a leader and help and serve others, but are just like me and felt like they weren't good enough, or they had this, this feeling in their body or in their mind that was really holding them back. We get to clear those blocks with them, and we get to pay it forward. And that's what I absolutely love. I got to go on this journey of healing myself. And my favorite part is now I get to call in my tribe. That's something that I found absolutely incredible about this experience, that when you become your most authentic self, because what we're doing here is we're not sharing something that, is like a job to us. We're sharing deeply from the heart, and we're sharing our own journey. So I came from a PR career, which was all about, communicating to sell something basically. But now I get to apply that communication skill, that desire to want to share something, and I really feel like I'm in my heart space with it. It's totally authentic. And that's something that's just been so healing for me as well, to be able to feel confident enough to share who it is that I really am, and know that that's not only helping others, but it's also changing my life as well. So when I talk about coming into alignment, my life has done a complete, fast-tracked 180 since I've been in the Soul Project. So across the last 18 months, I quit my job. I called in some amazing people into my life, my soul sisters. I started facilitating women's circles, which is something I never really even knew existed or had the confidence to do before. And now I get to incorporate that into our Soul Project programs as well, which is just amazing. And I feel deeply that I'm in this journey now to lead and inspire other women through our programs, but also in other areas of our lives. If we're not in this lifetime fulfilling our passions, fulfilling our purpose, then, we've only got a limited time here, and we are in a stage where the world is waking up. And so if you feel called to be a part of that movement and having that purpose and giving back to other people, then this is the space that you get to grow, and that you get to heal, and that you get to discover how to really share your unique voice too. So yeah, it's just beautiful. It's the most amazing way to earn income, because we get to give, and then we receive. It's that beautiful positive energy exchange. And I know for me, I used to have a bit of a negative money story that I had to sacrifice and, feel really awful in order to receive money. But now that's completely flipped. The better I feel and service, the more that I get to receive. And we have this beautiful vehicle that allows us to generate an incredible income that sets us up to be even more of a higher level of service. So I've been able to dream up things that I would have barely even been able to imagine before. So I don't live in London anymore. I'm currently sitting in Bali. That's where I live. So I live this incredible life where I connect with people online and offline. And my life's mission is just to help, raise the vibration, support other women, and help other women step into their power just like I have. So I will pass back to Kat, because she's going to explain more about the income in more detail, because really, if we can understand how to apply our spiritual beliefs to this kind of container, then we can really create something epic. So thank you so much for listening to my story.
See, why wouldn't you want to work with people like that and attract people like that into your life? I think for me, that's been the biggest part. Before this journey, I felt very isolated. I felt like a black sheep, kind of, I was not into watching reality TV. I was not into having a gossip fest. And I felt like I didn't have a place to belong. So when I decided that this was what I was going to create, the universe just allowed so many beautiful, like-minded people to come into my life. And that has allowed me the confidence and I guess the security to really break through a lot of my blocks. And just like Lauren, one of my blocks was creating income. Crazily enough, I always had this feeling that I would be looked after. I understood how the universe worked. I understood the law of attraction, the power of manifesting an intention. But I felt stuck in the vehicle that I was in. And now I see that it was literally because I was designed to create something else. I was designed to go out there and help other people see, if they were ready for it, that there's other options out there. Now, how we create income in this vehicle is literally by looking after other people. Now, we can either help look after them from a point of view of, cool, I'm your wellness coach. Let me hold your hand. Let me talk you through this. Let me help you. Let me get you on the products in the program. Let me help you explain what you're going to expect. I am your coach. I am your go-to. I am your person that is here to hold your hand as you transition into the next level life. Now, that's really important, because that support, that courage from somebody like-minded is very, very important, because quite often that's what's lacking. That's what creates isolation, and it stops people from reaching their purpose. So that's a really important part of what we do. And I definitely found that creating that safe place is what's allowed so many people to explode. Then on the other side of that, you have these people exploding. You have these women coming in who are not only creating a safe space for them to be a wellness ambassador, but they're then teaching other people how to be wellness ambassadors. They're managing and helping and exceeding expectations of the other people who are coming in. So basically, we move up promotions. So as you come in, and we don't expect you to be a professional. We don't expect you to have all this crazy knowledge. I don't care if you don't even know what Reiki or cellular healing or crystals or anything do. Okay, I just care that you've got a bigger purpose and you know that you're called to contribute more. We come in, we help you, we walk you through all that. And it's from sisters and the beautiful community that have done it beforehand. So they've been there. They know that lack of self-belief. They know that doubt. They know how to walk you through. Then, of course, as we move up the promotions, you learn more. We teach you more skills. You know how to impact people better. And you start to create more abundance. You start to get a better income. The more people you can help, obviously, the more income you can create. And I think that's in direct reflection of the law of attraction. So if you're sitting in your life right now and you know that you're surrounded by people who need something like this is a call to action. This is a call to you right now to be that brave person, to come in and to stand strong and be that person who jumps first. And then that way, the universe will look after you guys. It really does. It does, the universe looks after the brave. It looks after the people that go first. And then, of course, as you get braver, you can help rise other people up as well. So I do believe that what has created the most success for me inside this business is already my knowledge. I mentioned at the start that I was a spiritual coach. I understand how the laws of the universe work, which so many of us do. So many of you guys watching this video, you'll have a basic understanding of either the law of attraction, the law of intention, supply and demand, the law of detachment, whatever it is that you're looking at. It fits into this business. I basically just like to think that we get paid to look after people. That's exactly what it is. The more people you look after, the more income you can create. And just like Loz mentioned, the beauty of this is that you can do it from wherever. So if you have a gypsy soul and you're sick of being stuck in one area, jump on board, start to create an income and travel the world. It is absolutely your oyster, and that's what I want to create as a possibility for more people, because we're so used to being conditioned that life has to be a certain way. And I'm here to tell you it doesn't, because I have a team of over 700 wellness coaches in 3 years now that are global, that are working for something, that are working towards this purpose, that are working with us, helping us achieve a better sustainable income, a better sustainable contribution and impact to our customers and our clients around the world. Now, I have a mission to turn that 700 into 2,000 this year. So by 2020, that's what I want to do. So if you're one of those people right now who are thinking, I want to come on board, I want to do this, I want to help the people around me, I want to help myself, I deserve some abundance, then let's do it. Let us help you. Let us take whatever passions you've got right now and turn them into a next level kind of existence. So you guys have obviously heard my story. I came in, I was struggling. It's pretty much the bottom of the barrel, and I know that so many people that I introduce are at that stage, which is so normal. What I've been able to create in the three years while using these principles, using the vehicle, by using the soul project as an image to help people, has not only turned my finances around. You know, I'm definitely very, very well into the financially stable area of life now, which is amazing, because that was something that my normal job was never going to get me. But I also feel so emotionally and spiritually fulfilled. And I think they are just as important as finances. Yes, so many of us entrepreneurs want to be wealthy. I get that, because money equals choices, money equals experience, money equals things that we can go and impact. We need more wealth in the hands of good people. So that's really important for me, to go and find them and say, here, this is a tool to create abundance, go wild, you know, go crazy, go and create the life of your dreams, and then give back along the way. But I also find that you don't want to do that at the expense of your spiritual health or your emotional health. And that's what I really do find that this fulfills, because we are creating our abundance by helping others. So if any of this makes sense to you, if there's anything in here that says, okay, cool, this is amazing, this is what I've needed, just jump. You know, I promise we are so supportive. We base all of our decisions in love. We want to help you move through fear as quickly as possible so that you can come out the other side to see some really cool growth. So I'm excited to talk more. You've got so many ambassadors that could have shared this with you, whether it be myself, Lauren, Ashy, or one of the other beautiful 700 faces. We would love to see you on board very soon, either as a lovely wellness ambassador yourself, or perhaps just through the Soul Project customer base. You want to come in and try that out first, I'm totally down for that as well. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate your time, and I look forward to talking to you all very soon. Bye. Thanks for sharing, ladies.